I'm Soledad O'Brien. Welcome to Matter of Fact. Is it possible the divisions in the nation are widening after a chaotic week in Washington? The president claims vindication. Republicans are scrambling to minimize the fallout from congressional testimony by former FBI Director James Comey.
I was honestly concerned that he might lie about the nature of our meeting, and so I thought it really important to document.
Democrats and Republicans finding little common ground around the president or his efforts to remake the federal government.
The president's new at this. He's new to government.
The only thing that matters are the facts and the law.
All of it hindering progress on a legislative agenda on health care, tax reform, immigration, and an area that could be ripe for bipartisanship, the nation's infrastructure. Republican Senator Jerry Moran of Kansas is here to talk about the possibility for progress. It's nice to have you, sir. Thanks for being with us.
Soledad, I'm pleased to be with you.
Everybody, and I mean everybody, agrees the nation's infrastructure is falling apart and needs to be fixed in some capacity.
It does not matter where you live in this country. You can see every day the need for infrastructure improvements, roads, bridges, highways, airports and runways, waterworks, sewer systems. Crumbling buildings. It is important for this country to invest in infrastructure. It matters to us certainly for our safety, but for our ability to compete in a global economy, that is important for us in putting America first to be able to compete in a global economy and world trade.
When he was campaigning, President Trump said $1 trillion would go into infrastructure. That number's been ratcheted down quite a bit. We're looking now at $200 billion over 10 years. Which would mean what's been proposed is $5 billion in 2018. So let's first talk specifically about those proposed dollars. Does that go far enough, that $5 billion for 2018?
You'd think this would be a no-brainer to move forward on infrastructure. And easy for an elected official to say, we need to invest in our highways, our roads, our bridges, and all of infrastructure. The problem comes in how do you pay for it?
Who pays the bill ultimately? So that's why that idea of a public-private partnership has been batted around. You don't sound like you're so thrilled about that potentially when it comes to looking at, say, air traffic controllers.
Well, I'm very concerned about the proposal from the administration to privatize air traffic control. Unless you are an air traveler from one of the largest cities at one of the largest airports in the country, this is a plan that will be harmful to you as a traveler. In my view, but for a handful of big cities, privatizing air traffic control means less service because the decisions made about where the investment goes would be made by a 13-person board, generally with airlines being most involved in those decisions. And airlines naturally are going to make decisions about investing in air traffic control in the places that have large airports and lots of travelers. So
places like New York City, where I live, where we can go to Newark, or we can go to LaGuardia, or we can go to Kennedy, all disasters. As a side note, I have to say, they're all really a mess right now. But those are going to be the focus, you believe, of airlines, because they make tons of money off of the number of people who go through those three major airports.
Airlines are going to be looking for volume, not for what I view as something that's important to the entire country.
When we look at the big overall agenda, health care, immigration, the wall, now infrastructure, it seems like some things that should have been more easily debated and pushed through already have stumbling blocks, right? This to me kind of defines the short Trump presidency. Like this should be easy. This is low-hanging fruit, and Republicans are saying, not so fast, and not just you, other Republicans as well.
Well, infrastructure is, as we said, should be, as you described, the low-hanging fruit. I would say how it's paid for complicates that low-hanging fruit. But also this issue of privatization of air traffic control very much damages the opportunity for Republicans and Democrats to work together. So something that was thought of in the very beginning of the Trump administration to be the most likely to be the least partisan battle on one of the major issues that the Trump administration has focused on, wants to accomplish, has now become something even more difficult. We created, in my view, another split that was unnecessary.
Senator Moran, nice to have you. Thanks for joining us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, Soledad.
You bet.